Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the Universim. We're looking at Lava Planet, even though we're working really hard on the moon, just because Lava Planet is the planet we are closest to having, like, ready to go and totally independent. Mother Planet, pretty independent. Andromeda, same. Lava Planet, almost there, and the moon still needs a lot of handholding. So we are gradually working on getting Lava Planet up to where it needs to be self-sufficient, which is to say we're creating the last few manufacturing buildings, and then we'll start creating space buildings. We also have been doing our damnedest to manage this infection. There's not enough drinkable water. The nuggets are struggling. There's more. There's not enough. So after a little bit of hand-holding, Lava Planet will be in good shape. The moon we will still have to carry, and then we can start getting ready to head over to Ice Planet, which is where the last piece of the planet cracker will be located. Population on Lava Planet is starting to boom. That's part of the problem. It is hard to stay on top of the drinkable water when there are always more nuggets that are going to be drinking it. So once we have all of the buildings that we need to be situated, I should mute my Discord, then we will, lost my train of thought because of Discord. Once we have all the manufacturing buildings situated, then we'll start installing ministers, and then the ministers, it'll be their problem to put down enough reservoirs and not my problem anymore. Oops, press my Windows button. I'm a mess this evening. It is evening, even though the video is going to air in the morning. Air. Okay, Discord, be quiet. I'm in the middle of something. There we go. Okay, so I took a moment to mute my notifications on Discord, and I am back in business now, in theory. So let us take a look at what's going on. We have some buildings that we can upgrade. We are putting in some buildings. Right over here we have, I think, chemicals. Yes. And then we'll need plastics and fuel. No, we have fuel. We might need just plastics. And electronics, maybe? Steel. Electronics. Glass. Cement. Yeah, we have everything once we have plastics. Great. So I may, while we have everything situated, we have plenty of steel. That was the wrong button. Go ahead and put in plastics. Does this count as a hill? No, it does not. It just is going to take out some roads. That's fine. I don't care. And then they are working on building some houses. I may unpause some houses. Not all of them, just a couple. And then we'll be off to the moon. Let's see how the moon is doing. Population on the moon is 30. We sent up 25, so we're growing, and one baby. We've got 2 reservoirs up now because I'm trying to learn a lesson. Planet is becoming more terrestrial. Nuggets aren't struggling. We'll put in more trees. We'll put in more water, as we are wont to do. And gradually, the planet will become more hospitable. Two reasons that we are on the moon, even though, you've been able to populate the moon forever, and that is unobtainium and a piece of the planet cracker. That's also why we will eventually populate Ice Planet. That is where the last piece is. How are we doing? They have some food. They have plenty of water. Power is fine. We have no warehouse, no schools, no hospitals yet. And those are all things that we will need. I've mostly been sending stuff to the moon instead of working on building it up from the ground up. Do we have any fish spawning anywhere? No. We have some clouds that I didn't make, and some clouds that I did. It's always promising to see the clouds that you didn't make, because that means you're progressing the terrestrial nature of your planet. They're doing pretty well on resources. There are things I could put down. Fishing piers are not a need. Well, fishing piers are a need, but not when there's no fish spawning. When there are no fish spawning, we have plenty of wood and stone. We don't need really bricks or planks yet. I don't think anything's trying to consume. No. We could put down a second farm and get herbs going. Herbs are needed for medicine. But mostly what I want to do is just get the spaceport going, the cosmodrome, and the unobtainium extractor. Ziz. What was I thinking about? The spaceport and the cosmodrome. The spaceport's more important because it is what will allow us to trade with other planets, and that's I need to trade with other planets more than I need to send stuff or launch shuttles to new planets from here. Lava Planet has no drinking water, and I am not surprised. Do we have enough? Yes. Yes. We don't have a whole lot of buildings here, but do we have staff in all of them? Yeah, seems like everything's fully staffed. These aren't very big lakes if you compare them to the lakes that we have on, say, Lava Planet that have 35,000 water in them. These have shy of 3,000 for comparison. It's fine. They like me here. They don't like me on my other planets so much. Let's do a quick check-in on our other two planets too, and then we'll head back to Lava Planet. Oops, wrong button. Help them figure out their issues. I have a question of the day for you. This is inspired by the fact that I was just out walking my dog and got rope burn from the leash, like a dum-dum. What is your clumsiest or most athletic story that you want to share? You can go either way on this one. I'm going to share with you my clumsiest story because I am a klutz and I have some really great athletic stories, some tales of agility and athleticism, but they all are like from when I was a cheerleader, weirdly enough. And it's been many, many years since I was a cheerleader. I was clumsy then too, but like I was more mindful of my body when I was on the field. Cheered for football. Andromeda needs oil. Did we get any notifications about oil jacks? No. Just pollution. They're producing enough oil, they're just not storing it. And they need gas. They're not producing any gas. So my most clumsy moment was I was staying at an Airbnb back home. I was visiting home, which is Ohio. And I was coming down the stairs of this Airbnb. I don't really have a great excuse. It was like sort of dim, but it wasn't dark. It was morning. And I was coming down the stairs and I thought I was at the bottom and I was not. And I skipped the last 3 steps by accident. Totally bit it. And now I have a scar on my wrist that looks like someone bit me. And if ever there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm going to have some explaining to do because it definitely looks like I got bit on the arm. And that is the wrong button also. That's my clumsiest moment. So I want to hear about your clumsiest or most graceful moments. Tell me what you want to tell me. What is that building? It's a really cool shape. Oh, I think it might be my whatchamacallit, my rehabilitation center. I seem to recall having the same thought the last time I saw it. I don't want to set up in my neighboring camps, but we are not seeing too much opportunity otherwise for gas mines. It's not very much, not worth setting up a mine on that. It's better than nothing, but not good. It also looks like they could use some trees. I'll check in on that in a second. Yeah, not a lot of good opportunities for gas. I'm going to put in a couple mines, and I think they're all going to have to be too close to neighboring civilizations and not very rich with mine or with gas. I should also check on all these notifications I'm getting. What are you? High temperature alert here? Not here. It's a bit warm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just make up my mind and put them somewhere. Okay, gas mine. And then we'll probably have to send gas when we are officially out of resources. It's better than nothing. How are we looking on gas? We still have most of our oil. Gas is quite low though. Yep. Why are nuggets infected here? Oh, they're walking through infected zones. I probably just need another graveyard. That was the wrong button. There. All right. Where do we not have coverage? Mostly everywhere. Oh, that's an exile camp. Let's see how Mother Planet is doing. I've been freezing up on the map a lot more lately, and I think the more planets you populate, the more likely you are to... I didn't click trade. My cursor was clearly on fly too. The more planets you have colonized, the laggier your map is. So I've observed. I could be wrong about that, but it just seems in my personal experience to be the case. Mother Planet is low on herbs. Every once in a while, I check, and where we once were generating tons of herbs, suddenly none of our farms are generating herbs, even though I didn't make that change. So I think my nuggets are getting feisty. What else do we have going on here? Nuggets are infected, just a couple though. We're still holding steady right around 940. I'd really love to cross that 1,000 threshold, but I'm also not making an effort to do that at all. We have an iron mine that needs to be taken down. Just the one? In theory. It's the only one I got notified about. So we'll put up another iron mine. Press the right button this time. I'm very proud of myself and wanted to brag. Okay. Let's see where we can shove this in. I would venture to guess that we still have tons of resources on Mother Planet because it's huge. Oh yeah, this is gonna be A good one. I'm not going to be able to fit it here because of the hills, but it's going to be a good one. Here we go. How we doing? We have 2 pollution. We still have 20,000 trees. We have most of our water. We have most of our oxygen. Plenty of resources. I'm looking. Warehouses aren't full. Yeah, I'm gonna call this good. What are we waiting on? 15 for upgrades for construction, not necessarily for upgrades. 15, 15, 0, 5 cement. Okay. I'm going to queue up a couple more upgrades. We're getting not to the end, but we're tapering down on the number of these that we need. Oh, and we could probably take down our Celestial Remnant Extractor since we've gotten the piece of the Planet Cracker out of Mother Planet. What is this holiday? This season? Spring? Let's do 3 more reservoirs. They have plenty of water. Unlike Lava Planet, which has been telling me for a minute that there's none. And we'll do a farm. We'll do 2 farms. Then we're gonna leave. Why is the moon notifying at me? What do you want, moon? Yikes. Okay. How we looking? Nuggets are not super happy, and I wouldn't be either if my creator just left me high and dry with no water. There's some, just not much. How many nuggets are sick? 13? Yeah, this looks 13-y. There were only like 2 sick nuggets in there, but I made a lot of people happy today. How is this? My lava was polluted. Insane. This game's crazy. How are we doing on... Okay, everything's up and running. Here's our plastics factory. Chemical plant. I do need to put in a second farm with some herbs. I will do that. Oh, let's start putting in ministers and let ministers handle it. Wrong building. Minister of Water, you go first. And food. We need more eateries here bad. Okay. I'm thinking about what else I might like. Architecture? We need engineering huts, right? And health. Everything else we'll come back to. And power. Oh, nope. Decided just right now, I also want a Minister of Power. I wonder why I might have made that decision. I have a battery somewhere. Where's my battery? Let's not dig. Scared. I just scared a handful of nuggets. I'm gonna do it again. Get in there. Let's watch them be scared from up close. Oh no. Okay. That'll last them a little while. I'm gonna put in another park. 7? Not 7. 6. And then we'll deal with this demand from this exile village. How many parks do they have? They've got 3. I like Anti-City Alley because it's small and you can shove it in. I'm gonna take a moment and rephrase that. I like Anti-City Alley because it is not a very big park and it doesn't take up a lot of space. We have less than 10,000 lava left in this lake. That's excellent. Before long, we'll have actual water in it. Won't that be something? Are any others just like naturally tapering down? Let me in there. Nope, not this one. At least. This one has 1 less lava than total capacity. They built right directly on top of the lava, this settlement. Oh, let's see what they want. Greetings, filth, blah, blah, blah. Okay, they want 216 stone, which I can do. 85 wood, also not a problem. 103 food. I'm giving exactly 5 creator points to accepting this because I would like to accept, but frankly, I don't care for their attitude. I'm gonna put in a second eatery, though. If I press the wrong button one more time, nothing's gonna happen because that's just who I am inside. And I've got to be kind to myself. And we did put in a hospital last time we played, right? We may need one more. Yes. Oh no, we've got 2 now. Here are some animals. Oh, we've seen these before. Snake fox. I wonder if there are any other animals that we might be able to tame and put in our cattle ranch. Are these nuggets or are they animals? That's a nugget. That's a very green nugget. Lookworm. Aw. Can't tame it. I wonder if I need to build cattle ranches or hunting... What are they called now? Hunters camps? Before I can tame things, but... Look how weird this is. Pincers. I don't care for pincers. There's a mystical box. Oh, hey, we already have 2. Let's see what's going on. The surface of the box is inscribed with mysterious markings. Blueprint piece. A skunky smell wafts from the box. That's herbs, which we need. And the box is heavy and smells of sawdust. It's probably planks. 50 herbs, 150 wood. Okay. And a little infected nugget that I can heal up. Be well, little nugget. And the surface of the box is inscribed with mysterious markings. Your nugget's energy drains as they approach the box. I don't like that. That's probably going to rob me of my creator points. A clanging goes out as something shifts in the box. That's just iron. So I'm going to scrap this. We don't need that in our lives, that kind of negativity. Okay. We've got a minister who's putting down solar panels. That's pretty cool. Ministers are working. We've got a new reservoir, a new engineer. Love to see it. Strong possibility that we still will need to do some hand-holding. Like, it's going to be another video or 2 before this building, or this planet rights itself, but we're getting there. So I think it's about time to call it a day. I'm going to check the level of this lake real quick, throw a couple more clouds over it. Next time, what we will do is hopefully get these guys over the hump and make them a little more self-sufficient, and then start really focusing in on the moon and getting everything set up on the moon for our continued success and a travel to the ice planet. Thank you for hanging out with me today. It's been a weird week and kind of like a weird time in general. Everything is fine, I promise, but I am weird. So thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you know how much I appreciate you, and I will talk to you very soon.